Hey there, it's Coach Kim, and I'm here today to show you a movement called sit stand. Now you may be thinking that you sit and you stand every day, which is true. A lot of times our body is out of alignment and it can put extra pressure on knees, ankles, or even the shoulders when you're pressing up on that table to stand or pushing those arms on the arms of the chairs. If your shoulders and upper body aren't in strong enough condition, and if you're not engaging that core, it can put extra stress on those shoulder joints. So what we need for this one is simply a chair that doesn't roll, and we're going to start by sitting on the edge of the chair. Feet are forward so your knees are in alignment with your hips. Your ankles are below those knees. So as we go to stand, and when you're doing this for the first time in this position, your tendency is going to be to want to use those arms as momentum. This whole reason is because your brain doesn't know what to tell your body in this new position, because your feet probably are different and you're going to have to use your core and your glutes and all those hip muscles in a different way. So you have your feet aligned, ankles underneath the knees, arms here. So as you go do this, you're going to lean forward a little bit. Now I'm lifted right over my feet, and you're going to stand straight up. And then the same way, coming down, setting down, and making sure that's easy. Now it's going to be a little bit hard because your brain has to get used to this. Our brain is key. Our body doesn't move unless our brain tells it to move. So your brain isn't sure about this position. And again, you're going to want to swoop up. But what you want to do, again, chest is lifted, so you're just going to lean forward. You're not going to dive. Off on those feet, press those heels into the ground. Everything's engaged, and stand. When you stand, you don't want to lock those knees. Keep your knees nice and soft. So you're going to sit down, and then you're going to stand up. The whole time, your heels, press those heels into the ground. That's what really keeps you stable. Standing up and bring it down. And you notice my hands are right here. My hands are here just for balance, so they keep everything centered. You can have your hands down. So you're going to go through this a couple times. Actually, what you want to do is you want to do that for a minute, and then take a break and do it for another minute. Take a break and then do it a third time. Now with that, you want to make sure it's not speed, it's slow motion. The slower you go, the more muscle fiber has to work. So we're really trying to train more muscle fiber in this slow speed. So that was demonstration face on. I'm going to turn my chair, and we're going to do the demonstration from the side, so you can get a little better picture. So you're going to sit, feet hips width apart, knees over those ankles, hands here. Your chest is up, so you're just going to angle, launch, stand up, bring it down, and then sit. So again, angle, launch, up, bring it down, and sit. We're going to do that one more time, up. So being conscious of that chest being up, but that requires your abdominals and your back, pressing it up, bringing it down, and sitting, and standing up. So that is your sit stand. So you want to practice that, because again, you want to make sure our knees. So here's what a lot of times what we do is we'll move our leg back, pressing, and you're going to feel that in your knee. Whenever your knee passes that toe, your joint is doing the work. So you want to make sure those knees are over those heels, pressing those heels into the ground. I hope this helps you. Practice it again, 1 minute at a time, and then take a break. And then every time you get up, be conscious of how you're standing. I hope this helps you, and I'll see you on the next movement video.